Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a 3v5 on the map Scandinavia between me and the viewers. Today I'm going to be playing as the Turks and attempting, or at least the goal is right now, is I'm going to try and do a Fast Imperial Age Turk rush strategy where the goal is to get to the Imperial Age pretty darn quickly and Blitzkrieg them down with some surprise gunpowder units, because the Turks get chemistry for free, so that means that they get to the Imperial Age, they're able to get Hand Cannoneers and Bombard Cannons immediately, and normally chemistry is a rather expensive and slow to research technology that kind of hinders this strategy, but it works quite well on the Turks. Now, it's certainly feasible that in this game I don't actually get to do the Fast Imperial Age as the Turks, considering that it's Scandinavia, and this map is actually kind of tricky to wall up depending on the map generation, so that might not actually happen, but I am playing as the Turks anyway, and there will be a lot of gunpowder. Who knows? Who knows? Oh yeah, of course, Arjun. Yeah, you can see I'm on the invite list. Yeah, we confirmed. All right, so let's do this. This is gonna be a 3v5, of course, so I can include my viewers of all shapes and sizes and try and balance the teams out. Dutch class is pretty good, so we should be good to go. And these teams, in theory, are relatively balanced. I'm gonna go with the the standard 6 on sheep, which is just enough to constantly sustain villager production. I'm gonna give you that solid 50 food every, what is it, like 25 seconds or something like that? Something like that. Yeah, I'll build some Janissaries and whatnot, we'll see. What I would like to do is, hear from you guys about, like, just ideas on what kind of stuff that you think that I should do. I feel like after 300 Aoe2 videos, I have done almost every strategy, at least a million times now. And I find it hard over time to keep things fresh and keep the format interesting. Perhaps this is the type of thing where maybe I should be, I don't know, doing more like pro commentaries on live stream instead of the usual community games, or maybe there's just something that we're not really thinking about in community games. Maybe I should be spectating more live games. Who knows? I'm always open to your feedback, especially if you have ideas on stuff you want me to do. Although there are a lot of suggestions, like, custom scenarios that don't tend to work out as well in practice, as no one actually plays half these custom scenarios, no one knows what's going on, and a lot of them are not very interesting to commentate, at least, so... Yeah, gotcha, Zebra Cake. Zebra Cake is fangirling, but not a fangirl. You got it. Oh, probably Vanlo, yeah, that's the idea. Just gonna go grab some egg rolls after the stream, we're good to go. So, the Fast Imp thing is probably, since the Scandinavia might not necessarily work out, but people seem to like it when I do that stuff. It's tricky for me to balance between, like, interesting strategies that you guys haven't seen before, and that are really, really fun, and not getting brutally murdered. As people seem to not like it when I go for a night rush, and people also seem to not like it when I, get brutally destroyed when I go for something stupid like a war elephant rush. Pro tip, doesn't necessarily work out that well, so... it's always tough to balance them. More Twitch plays. I might do that. All tech for the lulz? I don't think that's going to be as funny as it actually sounds. We'll see. There's a lot of things that I've done so far, for the novelty of it, that some work out better than others, I think, at least. He's tricky business. He's tricky business. But, I will be mixing up the content, as right now I do Pokemon on the side, and there will be all sorts of more other fun stuff on the side as well. Maybe some Hearthstone? I don't know. If you have other, like, games as well that you would like me to play in addition to AoE2, let me know. These are just thoughts that are on my mind right now. Oop. Gotta get this Bill out of here. Wow, there is, like, that is a lot of delay. That was almost 5 seconds. Now, if you have no idea what Scandinavia is, this is kind of an interesting map that I think it's been a long time since I've played. This is one that we could definitely do more of. It has, these rivers on the side at the edges of the map, which have some fish in them, but, it's only at the edges of the map. They only, go around one side, so they don't go around all the edges. So it's not like coastal. And there's also these puddles of ice here, which make it really annoying to wall up, which is why Fast Imp is probably, that's the goal. At least we're gonna make a lot of gunpowder, a lot of Janissaries, and just be strong. Might do some AoE3, but I literally, like, do people mind if I have no idea what I'm doing? One thing that always helps me out is to know why you guys watch my content, what you like. I think the most important thing that I can hear is the things that you like about my format and why you watch it. Because then I can just do more stuff along those lines. Because when it comes to AoE3, I have no idea what I'm doing at all. Yeah, I'm completely helpless in AoE3. But, you know, if people don't really care, then I'd be more than happy to do that. Okay, if I go for a fast imp, it's gonna be pretty nerve-wracking. We could, yeah, Nightbringer, but the people who play the game seem to really don't like that. Like, people always complain every time I pick Hamburger. Like, people want to watch it, but no one wants to see, like, no one wants to play it, if that makes any sense. Yeah. It's also really hard to get good quality matches on those types of maps, because no one actually plays them. So it makes it really hard to balance the teams. So we'll see if I can lure this board. This guy is awfully far away. Hopefully this build doesn't die. Hey, we're good to go, right? Thank you, Overjoyed Soup. Oh, yeah, Bombard Towers. That's something I could use in this game. The problem is that, like, a lot of those things, like with Bombard Towers, there are a few points in these standard viewer games where it's ever a good idea for me to use them. Because you need, like, a lot of extra gold and stone, which I never really have. But yeah, they can be great. Considering that I'm the Turks, today would be a very, very good day to actually put that to use. Now, the way my map is set up with this little ice lake behind here, that makes it pretty hard for me to really be too defensive. As this fast imp strategy will kind of leave me vulnerable until I get to, obviously, the Imperial Age, and then I get to, you know, Blitzkrieg down, goodbye Mr. A, quite nicely. So lure this in. That's feasible. I mean, I'm here to give it a shot. You know, when I'm doing this kind of stuff on stream, I have to multitask at an incredible level, so it's really hard for me to execute this perfectly. So you can definitely, if you try this on your own, if you get the general idea from watching the video, you should be able to go do a better job than I am doing currently. I'm also on a new mouse, by the way, thanks to you guys. Your support always really, really, really appreciated. Really would like to thank all the generous subs and donations, because now I have a new mouse. My last one broke. We got the Razer Death Adder now, so ooh, I feel fancy. I feel so very fancy now. Shit, we're playing on the Forgotten, and this means that walls are a little bit more expensive, because I think the plan is that I was going to, like, stonewall up a little bit. Yeah, if I stonewall up a bit, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. If I stonewall up. Oh, this is feasible. Well, these are going to be kind of hard to defend, but, you know, whatever, I'm rolling with it. Okay, more scouting. Oh yeah, Razer Master Race. I love Razer products, except for my old headset. My old headset, like... Oh my god, that thing just, I don't know, like, you just kind of look at it funny. You just blow on it and it just explodes. I wasn't sure if my headset was made of dynamite or something, I mean, Jesus. I had the Razer Tiamat headset, and that thing is, you know, it's a great headset. But it's also incredibly flimsy. It is so flimsy. Now, for this strategy, I am going to have to linger in the Dark Age a little bit longer than would otherwise be considered normal. So I'm going to have to sit in the Dark Age here for, you know, more villagers. You know, standard fast castle will be something around the 27-ish range, give or take 1 or 2 vills, and for rushing, anywhere from like 21 to like 24. Yeah, I have the Chroma one, yes, yes! I could play deathmatch, but again, I have no idea what I'm doing, and the deathmatch games are impossible to balance. A lot of these suggestions are ones that I've either done before, or I don't do for a good reason. And part of, like, the reason that I can't do some of these things is because, well, again, like for deathmatch, people don't play deathmatch. At least most of the people who watch my stream, or most AoE2 players in general, don't play deathmatch, and they have no idea how to play it, and as a result, balancing the teams is incredibly difficult. Because everyone's flat 1600 rated, and the matches just tend to be really, really stompy, and I don't really know what I'm doing either, so, yeah. Such is life. Hope is a Dutch class. You're curious. Yeah, I think I will do Hearthstone, but I don't want to, you know, as you say, go mainstream there, Toyp. And hello, Django, welcome to the stream. If I miss any of your messages or people saying hi, you know, let me know in the Twitch chat, as the chat does go too fast for my eyes to read non-stop, but still, it is very important to me that I do read it, so, you know, let me know if I missed your messages, and I would love to get back to you on that. Yeah, I don't want to go, like, okay, like, that's my thing, is I've always wanted to be the channel, right, that I would personally want to watch, and that's why I guess that's why I spend so much time interacting with you guys. For starters, because it's important to me, and, you know, nothing makes me feel better than when I show up to a Twitch channel, and the guy actually knows who I am. And it's a really cool feeling, it is. It's a great little feeling. So that's something that's very important to me, and that's why I do that. And I would never want to go, like, mainstream, I guess, in that regard. If I do Hearthstone, I'll try and keep things interesting, as I always try to do, and bring a little bit of a human aspect to everything, right? Try and keep it entertaining, informative, and be unique. I'm a firm believer that if you ever want to start your channel, the best way to do it, at least, is to be unique, be yourself, and you know, give it your all. If you're having fun and you're working hard, then I believe that everybody around you will also have fun too, and they will work hard to support you. I have Dr. Six. Welcome to the stream, of course. I'm glad you brought that up. That's an interesting thing. I have considered it, but I noticed that a lot of people, you know, Zero Empires does a lot of Age of Empires 2 stuff, right? And oh, no, don't split between the deer. Whew. Yeah, people don't seem to really like his face cam, or they're really torn on it, and I don't really want to like spook people, I guess. I don't really know if a face cam would add too much to this experience, but you know, maybe it does. Let me know. These are all things that I'm very interested in. You know, maybe a face cam does add to the experience. Who knows, man? Oh yeah. So the reason we're sitting in the Dark Age for so long is I have like no time to talk about strategy. I have no time for games. Is that I need more vills to go continuously stockpile me resources while I am playing the game, and holy shit, there's so much delay. I thought that guy was like an idle lumberjack. Turns out he was the guy sent to go build that wall. Is that I need more vills gathering resources while I'm clicking up. That's the idea, at least. If I have more vills here, I'm gonna be stockpiling more cash. All that ice. This ice ain't nice. Wow, that's a little bit of lag. It's no problem though. It's no problem. So I'm stonewalling up here so I don't die. Hopefully that works out. Is there enough space here for a gate? No, I probably have to put it back here. Yep. It's the game sense, guys. Years of experience. Oh, yeah. There's no way this is gonna work, but I'm trying it anyway. In the name of entertainment! Welcome, some Czech dude. Yes, and I do plan to do that, Almighty Jack. I do plan to mix up the types of content that I do. Because one of the things for me that is like the saddest thing in the universe is when I check my friends list and I see that some people haven't played like Aoe2 in like, you know, 50 days or so. And I was like, oh, I missed those guys, because a lot of those were some of my, you know, veteran viewers, and they've all moved on to different games and whatnot. And some people tell me that they just don't watch my Aoe2 stream anymore because they just don't play AoE anymore, and they're not really interested in it. So yeah, I do plan to add in a little bit of extra content, but I don't want to stop doing Aoe2 anytime soon either. So that's why I'm always thinking of ways to freshen up the format. But, you know, if people really, if people think that, you know, doing, like, pro commentaries on stream, you know, cheapens the experience, and that they would just, you know, prefer that I stick with my, you know, general format, then, yeah, I mean, I'm all game for that. Whatever works, right? Always open to feedback. Feel free to message me if you got any on, like, Twitch or Facebook or something. Hello, 11 Tate. I mean, I try my damnedest, Jar Jar. I go as fast as I possibly can, and people suggest that a lot, but, like, it takes forever to people to actually get in the lobby. Like, if you've noticed, most of the time we're not waiting for me, we're waiting for other people to get in the lobby. Like, there's always someone who joins, who's not supposed to be in the lobby, you know, stuff like that. And that's not bueno. And there's not too much I can do about that, unfortunately. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. Now, I'm stockpiling a lot of gold right now because I need a lot of gold for this strategy. Can't help but notice that I've actually stonewalled in Fresh Princess of Belarus in my base. Welcome, Fresh Princess! I was gonna say I'll let her out, but like at the same time, do you want me to let you out? Does she want out, or are we good? Hey, welcome to the jungle. You got fun and games. I'm heavily mining on gold so I can go buy my way to the Imperial Age. And actually, this strategy might kind of pay off, almost, not really. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, shit balls! Lock the gates. Alright, these 4 vills are dead. Or they're not. No! Yes, she pulled out! Thank you so much. Oh, god damn it, that villager just opened the gate, but she pulled out again. Dude, this is like impossible with all the lag. Holy balls. Well, the good news is I should be able to just siege workshop it up and just... Oh, gosh, Fresh Princess of Belarus is too nice. Oh, thank God. Forest Prison game? Do you mean like Forest Nothing? Okay, the Black Ones. Good to know, good to know. Because I noticed that, you know, for example, Zero Empires has like an insane amount of views for a Twitch stream, and like he mostly does the pro games, and people seem to like that, so... I don't know. He's tricky business. But at the same time, maybe people watch me for different reasons. I have no idea. These are all like things that I have to guess, and I don't really know for sure on a lot of them. Oh yeah. Oh shit, this is working! Oh yeah, boys! We're doing it! 21 minutes, we're up. I mean, obviously, you know, if you get the general... Like, from watching this video, and watching me, you know, haphazardly throw this together, you should have a general idea of how this strategy works, and you should be able to do it better than I am doing right now. Unless you are also streaming and reading the chat and talking, but you know, should be able to do this better. We could have been a little bit faster, but oh yeah! We did it, boys. One small step for mankind, one giant step for America. War game, you have it. Let's gather 10 people and do a 10v10 cripple fight. I mean, like, one thing I would really like to know is if people, how much people care if I personally know what I'm doing when I play these games, or people just want, you know, they just watch it for my commentary and, like, the funnier aspect of things. If people don't mind me learning or have no idea what I'm doing, or if people would prefer I kind of knew what I'm doing. And I understand either way, if you prefer that I know what I'm doing or if you don't really care. It makes sense. She zoned me off my deer, which kind of sucks, but, you know, you can't always get what you want. Words of wisdom. She's all walled up too. How am I supposed to scout her? Basically the Monte Cristo of AoE. Oh yeah. Welcome, Grafosky. Welcome to the stream. Now I feel like I've missed out a lot of Twitch messages. The Twitch chat goes way too fast, man. I can't keep up with all of it. So if you say hi, it's important to me that I get to say hi back to you. So, you know, let me know if I missed out on that. Oh yeah, check this out, boys. Now we've already fucked up, but this is yeah, this is part of the appeal, I guess. We already fucked up. I should have a barracks by now, and an archery range, because the goal is, I have an archery range, I have a siege workshop, I get chemistry for free, it's time to start pumping out Hand Cannoneers and Bombard Cannons, which are incredibly hard to deal with if you are in the Castle Age. Am I gonna do Final Fantasy 15 when it just comes out? I don't know, if people want me to do it, I might. This is a 3v5 right now, welcome Regular Panda, and I believe I also saw Rectal Nectar. Hello, Tice Rico. I-270, holy shit! Okay, well, a lot of people did show up in the end anyway. I find that my viewer counts fluctuate massively due to, however popular Aoe2 HD is at the time, actually. I looked at my viewer count graphs over time, and I've noticed that, like, you know, it shoots up during sales, and it goes down when everyone quits. Because Aoe2 is one of those games where, like, I find that as a new player, it can be really, really rough, and that's why I'm here. Try and make that transition a little easier. It seems that Aoe2 tends to, like, pick up a lot of fresh blood, and then they all get, like, scared away when they realize that everybody in the lobby system is a smurf. And it's like, it's too scary! People seem to, like, run for the hills when they see that. But yeah, that's pretty cool, that's pretty cool. So yeah, no, I don't want anyone to interpret, me just chit-chatting about stuff as, like, oh, you know, it's a sad day to be Resonance 22, and no, negativity, blah, 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 because, like, I just try to keep things human and real with you guys, so when you guys ask me how my day is, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I find it really weird that it's, like, not socially acceptable to be like, meh, my day's okay. You know, like, everybody's like, you're supposed to say your day's fine when it's not, and I try to keep things real here, and have real, honest conversations about stuff, because I'm a real person, and not like, I don't know. Try not to be super fake about junk. Now, I would move out, but I know that Fresh Princess of Belarus has, like, way too many military units. Also, Fletch with the forward. It's pretty legit. Now, so much for a Fast Imp Blitzkrieg, as it turns out that I can't really Blitzkrieg down Fresh Princess of Belarus, considering that she's too big. Got too much stuff. She's been booming all game. Been lifting. She's too strong. Beat me in an arm wrestling contest. So I need to get more troops first, but I'm going to try and at least poke at Goodbye Mr. A, To show him how much I appreciate him. With the love, with the love. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, what's up with the Resbot? Yeah, what you guys don't know is I've actually been Resbot the entire time. There is no Resonance 22. Fuck, man. Everyone goes Knights. That makes this strategy so much weaker. So yeah, this is a ghetto Fast Imp for Turks. Certainly you could have done this a lot better, and so could I. Now the real question is that... Oh, I'm housed. That's great. Let me go fix that. I was gonna say, the real question is does he have any military units? Do I win the video game? Am I good to go? Or am I screwed? Is he just playing with me? Like, it's like 30 knights are gonna appear, right? You think some Pollen would beat me in an arm wrestling contest? Totally! Oh my goodness, Jar Jar, my bad! Again, part of the problem with being only human and not being one of those deadly Cylon agents is that I routinely screw up on things, which I think is fine. But I do, so I appreciate you letting me know, man, that I messed up and you're not on the donors list. Let me go update that. At some point I'll have to raise the requirement thingy from 10 to like 20 or something like that when that list gets too big. But that's a ways away, I think. Go over the castle drop? Oh yeah, Meister H. I like how you think. He's just like screaming at his monitor right now. He's like, go for the castle drop. Is that too big? I feel like I'd die if I do this, right? I feel like this is a bad idea, man. Oh, Meister. Oh my god. Like there's no good place to castle drop him, right? Like I'm not actually gaining any resources off this, but I don't know, Meister. Man, the shit I do for you, Meister. Alright, this game now is dedicated to Meister H. This makes me so nervous, man. This is not a good idea. On a scale of 1 to 10, this I have mixed feelings about this one. Meister, are you sure, dude? Are you sure, man? Gold Guy says, do it! Oh no! Alright, we're risking it, boys. Oh, the peer pressure. First you guys want me to drop a castle, then you want me to take up heroin. It's a slippery slope, boys. And people will be marrying trees! First video games, then heroin. Aoe2, not even once. This game is seriously addicting and awesome, though. Whoa! Thank you, Nightbringer, for the donation! This can never get too big. Hell yeah! Do it, Resonance! Do it, Dad! Baby rage. Why is this villager in the army? Get in my castle! Get in my belly, Logan! Get in my belly! Alright, we're moving up in the world, boys! So apparently, all I need to do to, revive interest in AoE is to, this castle drop. I should do another Twitch Plays AoE type thing. I mean, again, people, like, when people watching that, they're like, can we go back to the normal format, Rez? I feel like I'm always, like, at this tough balance. This is, like, just a content creator thing. And I am so sorry, goodbye, Mr. A, by the way. This is, like, a content creator thing, but it's, like, a hard balance between, like, doing more of the same, what people want, and, like, thinking about the longevity of the channel and keeping things fresh. Because there's always going to be a bunch of people who are like, blah, you should do the same thing, blah. Thank you, Volkabong, for the donation. I really appreciate it. Now everyone's going to think that my birthday is every day of the year. But in reality, it's actually September 1st. You know, it's a hard balance between, like, doing the same thing and keeping people happy and then, like, mixing it up and not, like, scaring people. It's tricky business. But it's fun! Super fun. Holy shit, I feel powerful! Oh, yeah, man! Oh, this is so good! This is so good! Stand aside, puny mortals! Resonance is back! Whoa, thanks for the donation as well! Ready Teddy, I really, really appreciate it. Gotta keep that spot in the donations list. Aw, yeah. Holy shit, guys. We're an empire now. Man, Goodbye Mr. A doesn't get to show up that much because he's got, like, work and shit. So welcome back to the stream. Goodbye, Mr. A. Glad to have you. Oh, no, don't! There's so much lag! Ah, fires the cannons! No, don't run into the castle! Whew. Oh my god, this game's gonna destroy my heart rate. Is he getting shanked? Oh shit. He, looks like the enemy team is taking a page out of Resbot's book and they're going for that mass spearman and... Oh Jesus, so many donations! Thank you guys. You guys are seriously too kind. Thank you, Mikhail. Really appreciate it, man. Fuck! My Bombard Cannons! Alright, that does it. Goodbye, Mr. A. Banned from the live stream. Mods, get him! I'm totally kidding, though. Here, we're not an evil dictator. We're a benevolent ruler who lacks wood. I need some serious lumber action right now. God, I am so congested. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm on like a million like antihistamines right now. Wow, Dutch class is not having a good game. He's getting like ganged up on. Salmiak, where's the boys? Whoa, Salmiak! Salmiak, my boy! There is evil afoot. Salmiak! Salmiak! It's time! Bring out the dancing lobsters! Ah, Liam, thank you! You guys are seriously too kind. Oh man, he's mobilizing. He's mobilizing. Don't worry, Bombard Cannons, right. And Bombard Towers, is that what I was supposed to do this game? Jesus, this is how I lose, boys.
Yes.
I know it's a hard game, Salmiak, but we still need you to send out the dancing lobsters. It needs to happen. No! Salmiak, don't! Salmiak? Salmiak, don't turn around yet! Salmiak, don't turn around. There is still evil afoot. Salmiak? Salmiak, where are you going? Salmiak! Don't slow... Salmiak? Send them to the battle? Don't patrol them! Salmiak! Don't patrol them! Just keep them there. Stand ground, man. Stop dots, somebody. Oh Jesus, what a disaster. It's okay, we were all new. Like honestly, like it's no big deal. We do not expect perfection. It's okay. It's okay. Salmiak is new, and it is no problem. Patrol in that case though. When I point out these things for educational purposes, in that case, patrol not good idea, because if you patrol this direction, an enemy over here, then Dutch class dies, and that's really bad. We do not like that. Fuck, there's a castle here too. Nah, I'm not drunk. I'm just in a good mood now. You guys are always so sweet. Seriously, you guys are like the nicest people ever. I love hanging out with you guys. Like, I have the nicest viewer base ever, so it doesn't really bother me, like, if the numbers are tiny, because my viewers are worth way more than everyone else's viewers. Like, fuck your viewers, my viewers are the best. That's what I tell myself. Where am I under attack? Ugh! That's actually quite unfortunate for me. That's a lot of shit. My eco okay, so... Alright, fuck this noise. We're pulling out! So one of the problems with this strategy is that your eco tends to get, like, really bad. Because if you fast imp, you just blew all your money on the Fast Imperial Age, right? And, like, you have no military. I mean, sorry, you have no villagers. Now, I don't know exactly where my reinforcements are going, but I swear to God I told them to go mass over here. That villager pathing, though. Get that cardio exercise, shit. Good night, Grafowski! Alright, I'm pulling out of here. As soon as that castle's dead, we're out. We out, boys. Oh, Zebra King is focusing down my houses, which, like... Again, it's good to attack, so A+ there. However, on the flip side, that is not the ideal target for this situation. I feel like my houses over there I mean, yes, it's really funny to see me get housed all the time, but like, if Zebra Cake moved like over to my gold miners, for example, that would really suck for me. That would suck to be Residence 22 in that case. But it doesn't suck right now, so that was a mistake. Man, I'll tell you, the Selmiak just move a little to the right. To the right, to the... Okay, wait, no. Alright, Selmiak's got this. Alright, he's got this. His eyes are open. Full Earthen Ring Farseer. Dude, I should do my eco upgrades, yeah, just, I'm multitasking, man. There's too many buttons in Aoe2. Should just take all the buttons out. I don't know exactly where Zebra Cake's army is going, but I really don't like it, like, on this half of the map, so I'm gonna gun it down. I think I've done enough damage to Goodbye Mr. A, like, judging by his score, that I don't really need to pursue him right now. And I think it's important that Dutch class doesn't die and gets the love he needs. Because right now, Dutch class is having technical difficulties. And I think that if Dutch class doesn't die, that's pretty bueno. So that's the game plan right now, is saving Private Dutch class, if at all possible. The man can only take so much punishment before he goes down. Why is my... Oh my god, my laptop logged me out. That's where I read the Twitch chat from. Ah, 1 second. Oh, there we go. Welcome, Spike Spiegel. That's a lot of knights. Shit. Alright, so yeah, a huge problem with this strategy is that, again, your eco is usually incredibly weak after you fast imp, as you didn't really make that many villagers and you blew all your money on the Imperial Age. So that's, like, pretty bad. Because my eco right now is really weak, and unfortunately I'm an idiot and I taught my viewers how to actually build an economy. I don't know why I do that. I just give them terrible advice. I keep telling myself I should start giving them bad advice, but... Curse these morals! Did I clear out all these, finally? Alright, that army is cleared out. Now this army is a problem for me. Balls. Okay, well now it's time to pull back again. I need camels or something. Like, I need a lot of farms. I need a huge, huge eco that I just currently am lacking. I'm lacking a little bit in the eco department of things. So if I could just... Ah, shitballs. I need my army. I need my army, like, stat. Alright, that does it. I'm gonna build, like, a bunch of, castle, TCs back there. Sultans! Isn't that Indian technology? Oh, we're Sipahi. That's the cavalry archer HP. Another day. Thank you, Melticap, for the donation. I think I missed Super Ranger as well. They both come at the same time. Thank you, Super Ranger. Did I say, thank you to 11 Tate as well? Jesus, thank you, 11 Tate. You guys, that's so nice. Well, the army's arrived. Bring out your gunpowder. But yeah, I do want to do some Hearthstone, because I think it's fun and it fits my personality and it fits the sort of theme of the channel. Show you guys some fun, interesting decks that actually kind of work, do some theory crafting, have some fun, get down to night, etc. That'd be a lot of fun. But, you know, even though Hearthstone is a semi-popular game, I'll try and, you know, keep it interesting, keep my flair to it, and, you know, collect feedback from you guys, obviously, so. And the goal is to not, you know, I don't know. The goal is to keep the bar quality high, and yeah, content should be good. So, like, the important thing right now is that I just get, like, a lot of ills. Artillery would be helpful, except I'm not sieging anything right now. So it's, like, lower on the priority list. I really need handcart. Like, I really need handcart. I just need to boom. I need to boom, get the eco big, because, like, I got the Blitzkrieg down. I have done a lot of damage to Goodbye Mr. A, but, like, I need to be able to actually kill them. So artillery's on the to-do list, but, like, right now having 2 extra range on my stuff doesn't actually really do anything, and yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. I don't have any hand cannons over here, do I? So, like, Salmiak is actually doing well, and he has a higher score than Dutch class. The one thing that he does need to work on, I think, is that he needs to, like, look at the map more, but this game takes an incredible amount of multitasking. But yeah, one thing that you can definitely do is make sure you get cartography, like, early on-ish in the game. Not, like, super early on in the game, because you need money, you know, to, you know, build other things, but in this case, like, his army is needed at the front line. I don't know, it's just something that will, like, take time. But, like, he is playing really, really well. His army is not always where it needs to be, but that's fine, because he's doing work otherwise. And once he moves these troops up, we're looking pretty good. He just needs to move the troops up. And, yes. Thank you, 11 Tate, for the subscription. This is a hard game, man. I think we might lose, but that's okay. I don't mind losing. I'm only human. God, they're building counter units too. I don't know about that. You guys supposed to give me what I want. You're supposed to surrender. Yeah, they're building a lot of, like, skirms, which are actually pretty good counters in this case. And yeah, the results speak for themselves, as it's gonna make my life a little bit, you know, marginally more difficult. So where exactly are my guys? Oh, I'm getting... Nope. Nope, don't mangonel shot me. Guys, do you see this delay? It's actually unreal. Want to take it to building with petards? Dude, I can't. Oh, God, I sent them to run. No, shit, no. All right, guys, I think we're fucked. I think that mangonel shot was pretty devastating. Fresh Princess of Belarus making all the right units. I mean, this is the kind of case where... okay, I never mind losing, but in this case, I love the losing. Because my viewers, man, they're doing exactly what needs to be done. I'm proud, and fuck me, that's not great that they're right there. I'm proud because they're beating me in a great way, demonstrating that they've mastered a lot of important concepts of the game. For one, I see a lot of unit counters being used here. I see the skirms, the arbs, all great choices here. The crossbowmen, all great against my low pierce armor hand cannoneers that are very inaccurate from range. They're very good against close range units like infantry. The mangonels is well good against clumped up low HP ranged units. Now the problem with the Turks is that they don't really get too much in the variety of units. And in this case, what I need to do is transition into hussars. But I don't think I have the eco for that. I don't really know. I think I am pretty screwed. One of the hardest parts of the Fast Imp, and why I don't usually recommend it for new players, is that it's really unforgiving on your eco. And I used to farm raiding off the guys who would like Fast Imp as the Turks, 'cause it's so cool, right? And then they would like never build up an eco, and they would just die. So that's one thing to always consider. In this case, yeah, artillery would have never really done anything. But balls. However, more military buildings will definitely do something. Alright, well, I'm building up the eco, but too little, too late. I need, like, hussars to go deal with all these ranged units, but they're throwing in champs, too, so that kind of sucks. I think I'm getting, like, clobbered. This is when I look around and I pray that there's, like, a huge, massive army and my teammates are, like, destroying one side. Okay, they kind of are. They kind of are. Mayday. Well, this is a pretty good example of how the Fast Imp usually works. You get so far, but in the end, it doesn't really matter, actually, most of the time. You kill one guy, and then your eco is much weaker than your opponent's. And yeah, they did a good job taking advantage of that fact. As I have no eco for this. Which is bad for me, but I'm gonna keep trying until I actually die. I'm building up the eco, but like... I don't have enough room for military buildings. My base is just on fire right now. And I have to garrison, like, all my vills inside, the TC. Shit. I'm pretty dead right now. Yo, well. Yeah, now, however, one thing that makes this strategy actually, like, disgusting on an inhuman level, it's already pretty good, is, ooh, the, cavalry has arrived. Literally. Is, if you sling your opponent, you sling your teammate, I mean, who's doing this, like you attribute them some resources with a market, then it becomes insane. Okay, so I need, like, an eco. I need more military buildings, I need an eco, I need something. There's not enough room to build because it's all ice. It's all ice. I'm just putting farms everywhere. Like, it just matters that I have them. Placement comes second. Oh my goodness. So, I have no gold anymore. Damn, this is looking super bad. And there's the Linkin Park reference, yep. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, actually, this time we went for, so yeah, slow and steady does win the race, because in this case I went real hard, and we got punished. But that's the fun with this strategy. It's something a little different than a night rush. Like, I have to night rush a lot, because I don't, you know, you guys want to see me win every now and then, right? Especially when I do the higher rated games, I feel like if I'm playing in a higher rated match, like, you're gonna see nothing but the same crap. Because my teammates expect me to. And it's the only way that we'll have a shot. When it comes to these mixed rated games, that's why I like the 3v5s a little bit more, is I have room to improvise. I say room because, in this case, well actually this is a pretty viable strategy, so it's not really improvising. But like, I'm just getting punished because they have more players than we do, and I did not build up my eco as fast as I could have. Oh, another gold mine! That's really good. That's really, really good. I actually have like a big eco now, but I'm losing so many bills at my own base that it kind of balances out. Oh my goodness. My base has become a war zone. No. It's not me. It's all for fun. Oh, Dutch class is actually dead. Well, shit. I have to say, I give him a, you know, A+ there for toughing it out the entire game. The dude has been taking some serious punishment, and he never really complained, and it took really forever for him to actually die. So I admire that. And Salmiak doing really, really well too. He has a pretty huge army. Yeah. He has a pretty huge army, and he's been doing some serious work with it. And yeah. I see a lot of improvement from these guys since the beginning, and it's good. Everybody in this game's playing quite well, and yeah, and that's how you take advantage of somebody who fast imps. Eco not strong enough to take on these guys. You have to do enough damage. You have to do enough damage with the strategy to make up for the fact that you put yourself really far behind. I mean, that's why like I don't usually recommend like heavily forwarding or tower rushing. And that's why you usually won't see me doing those strategies when I play these games. Like, you won't usually see me, like, heavily forwarding somebody or tower rushing them because if that strategy backfires, you tend to die. And, you know, losing is definitely a consequence of attempting a strategy like that. However, when you do this on your own, especially if you get a friend with you who can, like, oh, the defeat music is so sad. I'm not even going to let it play this time. I'm not even going to let the defeat music play. Is that, like, if you get a friend to sling you and tribute you resources while you do this, it's a million times better. Also, if you are able to devote more attention to the game itself and remember to build up your eco a little bit more, then it will also work out a lot better. That's one of the hardest parts, is remembering, because like no one does this, right? Like you never get to the Imperial Age and you tell yourself it's time to start making villagers and building an eco, because normally, by the time you get to the Imperial Age, your eco is mostly completely set up. So this is like the exact opposite, and it takes a lot of practice. But with practice, the strategy actually becomes very strong. Indeed, Cinepolito. Except we're all friends here. And I think that actually everyone in this match played quite well. And it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. I also could have probably started a trade line a little bit sooner. Ideally, like, your imp should be a couple minutes faster than this. My imp was a little bit slow. One, because I was busy walling up. But, you know. And if you're a bit distracted, but this is a good example of how this strategy generally works out and sets the guidelines for it. So when I'm talking about the eco thing, because this is the most important thing I want to emphasize here, is that let's look at the villager counts, right? If we look at the super threatening players in this game, we see that the trend here is that they basically all had like over 100 villagers, and that's where the power really shows. Is in building a huge eco. Now, this was a 300 max population game, so you want about half the max pop of the game to be villagers. So, you know, that would be about 150. That was the goal we're all shooting for. I feel like everybody in this game was a little bit in the low side. I only got to 105, so I was about 50 vills behind. Now, you're gonna be slower than your opponent no matter what when you go for this strategy, but you should be able to eventually, by 58 minutes, you should have 150 vills. I started building up my eco, but, like, you could tell that by the time, like, I wasn't able to get past 105 because my villagers kept dying. However, assuming you're not dying, you should be able to get to 250. And it makes all the difference. I see that Zebra Cake here actually put a lot of emphasis on the relics, and since Zebra Cake got it so early, a lot of gold really, really paid off there. And I do have to say that, yeah, this worked out pretty swell. What I like is that Goodbye Mr. A, when you saw the Blitzkrieg, did not quit. You know, he sees the Gunpowder guys coming in, and he toughs it out, and that was really, really cool. He just backed up his base. We noticed that, like, he kept backing up his eco, like, out of range, because my army isn't very mobile. It takes a while to move forward, so it was really, really good on his part, and, yeah. A lot of good pressure from his teammates as well, and major credit to Dutch class for toughing it out and not dying, not giving up or complaining. Great attitude here from this guy. He was getting heavily harassed the entire game, but notice how while Dutch class was getting pressured, he still built up a huge eco, and Salmiak as well did really good work here, as we see is a lot of units killed. So yeah, and it's a pretty strong army, the biggest army in the game with 116 military units, so it's very impressive. So, GG, well played, guys. Hope that makes sense to you guys, and that you learned something here. And hopefully it was entertaining! What do you mean by, Forest Prison game, Zed's baby? What's, Zed's dead baby? What's Forest Prison game? Is that like Forest Nothing, or? Pete says, fuck, marry, or kill out of the mods. Oh my god, I have to think about that. That one's actually kinda, that's a tough question. Huh. You know, I don't know. Oh my goodness, I had to think about that one. And yeah, that was a great game, Arcfin. I hope you all enjoyed that. So yeah, GG, well played, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do leave me a like rating on YouTube, as it does help me out quite a bit. And of course, if you enjoyed watching this video, then you'll probably enjoy watching the rest of the stuff on my YouTube page. I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 videos there, as well as videos of other games. If you like this one, you'll probably like those as well. I also have a weekly Twitch TV live stream, sometimes even more than weekly, and you can find a link to that in the video description below, and I'd love to have you. It's one of my favorite places to hang out with you guys. And if you miss out on any of it, I upload it to YouTube, so yeah. We'll see some Czech dude, but preferably not, since you were there last week. Hey, no problem, Flatch. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Do you ever play until there are no resources on the map? I used to, when I played a lot with my friends, but not as often anymore, Nate Joy. Sometimes it happens, but it's pretty rare. It's all forest with no other resource, and you have to cut through. Oh, so it's like, it's Forest Nothing, right? Isn't that the map Forest Nothing? And indeed, Digital Blues. I see that Okerville's actually here, so welcome to stream, Okerville. As, yeah, I'm going to squeeze him in the 1800 game, because his parents have decided that no more Wi-Fi for him, so he won't be able to play with us anymore, which is unfortunate, but I'm really glad that even though Okerville won't get to play beyond today, that he has taken the time to show up anyway, and I look forward to seeing him in the future. It means a lot to me. I love hanging out with you guys. Now, if you enjoyed watching this video, stick around, of course, as we're going to be doing another match of the live stream really, really shortly. Live stream's not over yet, and I'll be right back in about 1 minute. So we're going to take a brief break and go into the next game, which is going to be a higher rated game. So see you all shortly. Oh, it's no problem, Tomo Sapien. I'm just really glad that you made it today. Good to see you again. I'm going to be right back, guys.